So Arsenal 6. Yes, 6. You heard right. 6. 6. It could have been probably 10, but it was 6. Lons 0. Our best performance of the season. Probably the most scintillating, systematic destruction in 25 minutes we've seen under this under this manager. I know we've beaten Tottenham real quick inside 30 minutes. I know we've taken Man United apart in time as well. But for me, I don't know about you, Jez, and make sure you sub to Jez's channel, Arsenal History and More. The link will be in the title. For me, that 25 minutes tonight, 4-0 up in 25 minutes, was like this lot behind us, with like that badge you've got behind you. Yeah, the 91, the class of 91, the class of 04, 02, 98, all of that lot. Yeah, absolutely top draw tonight, mate. And that is something we can celebrate. That is something we will get behind. That is something we will be buzzing over, and something that we can go, do you know what? I want to see that more often, because that made me feel good tonight. What about you, Jez?
Hey, man. I sat here and I was absolutely fantastic football. Why we can't do that week in, week out? Well, obviously it's very difficult. I know that, but that was a class. That is the best first half football I have seen under Mikel Arteta. No question, no question at all. Absolutely took Lons apart, and it was an ultimate display of football, man. Um, was a lot of just crap? Well, yes, but the fact that we actually ripped them a new one was amazing. And you're quite right in what you say, Lee. It was very much like the iconic team of the people that you've got right behind you there. They used to go to teams and just take them apart in bits. Yeah, them guys. Them
25 minutes, 4-0. See you later. Get a cigar on, go get the deck chairs out, go and get a kebab, chill.
I put it in your chat. I put it in your chat. When we went 3-0 up, I said, game over.
Yeah.
I said, that's it. It's game over now. So let's see what we can get. And 6-0. What can you say? I'm trying to think back, and you can probably correct me. When was the last time we won 6-0?
Sevilla, Emirates Cup.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I'm not counting that.
In a competitive game, I have no idea. Maybe West Brom, or was it West Brom, or was that 5? I'm going to Google it.
Remember. Kenny will tell us. I can't remember, man. Yeah. I honestly can't remember.
I think it was West Brom. Yeah, it was West Brom. It was West Brom. That was August 25th, 2021, EFL Cup, 6-0 away.
2021.
Aubameyang hat-trick, Pepe, Saka, and Laka.
There you go. There you
2021, and that was the EFL Cup. And that was the second round of the EFL Cup. So it weren't a Champions League game. It weren't a Premier League game. Yes, it's still a 6-0, but it's not on that level. And let's be real here, yeah? Right, as bad as Lons were tonight, they finished second, 1 point behind PSG last season. Yeah, and they beat us away. Yeah, that was a big game tonight, and especially when he's doing his team talk at half-time. Before kickoff. My bad. Before kickoff, Sevilla were winning that game. So we had already qualified at that point when he's probably doing his team talk before kickoff, before they did the warm-up. Yeah, Sevilla get a red card and then go and bottle it and lose 3-2. So it's like, we have to win. Yeah, and do you know what? I said this to Kenny, I've said this to Matty, I said this on the watch-along as well. It was almost like he just went, whatever, just go and play. Yeah, it's not like he's landing planes. Yeah. It was almost like the shackles were off. And when good footballers are allowed to play football, Saka's a good footballer, Martinelli, Odegaard, albeit we didn't really see Odegaard in that first 25 minutes, really. Yeah, it was Jesus, Martinelli, Tomiyasu, Saka. But Odegaard came into his own after that. What a goal. And I said this to Kenny. Yeah, that ball was in the box from Tommy. Yeah, and Jesus is standing there looking like going away, and he shouted him. But when you shout a player and say, my ball, you might doubt yourself and split second switch off, and you could scuff that and miss it, and you both miss it. Yeah. The way he did that, the technique was quality. Big up to Odegaard, man. Yeah, and he needed that goal. He needed that goal. I'm not sure why he gave the penalty to Jorginho, but cool penalty. Yeah, 6 different goal scorers tonight. Tommy Asu was absolutely on smoke tonight. Yeah, like and Arteta has got that guy playing so well right now, and he knows he's playing so well, and he knows he's an important player for us right now, to the point where he subbed him at half time. Yeah, I was disappointed that Saka didn't come off at half time. However, didn't really matter. I think he was maybe going, Saka, go and get a couple more, maybe. Yeah, and he took him off, 65? And I was absolutely buzzing. Saka was fuming he got subbed. He didn't look happy, man.
No, I mean, the thing is, I think it was almost like the shackles had been taken off the players tonight, and they was just going to go for it. And that is what I think at times these players need, because I think sometimes Arteta, he just holds the reins too much. If that's makes sense, it's like he's restraining the players. He doesn't let them give their free run. And tonight, what I saw was these players were actually going for it. They really were up for it. They really wanted it. Yeah, and I know we've got another injury with Fabio Vieira's out with the groin thing. Sad for him, of course. But the thing is, what I saw, the difference I saw tonight, Lee, was those players were back to playing with intensity. They played with passion. They wanted that tonight.
Yeah.
They really wanted it. They were big up for it. And that's all you can ever ask from a team. And man, I mean, that was the best game of football from Arsenal I've seen in a long, long time. And please, I beg it may continue, because something there was fired up their jacksies tonight, and it was amazing football. It was a sexy, sexy football at times.
The vavavoom, as Thierry would say.
It wasn't always in the game, but it was bloody close to it. And I loved every bit of that game, every bit of it, because what I saw was the players played with passion. Havertz, Jorginho gave it some. You know, you can't deny that. And the fact that Jesus chipped in with his goal, it was just, I mean, Tommy Asu was unplayable, in my opinion, tonight.
Oh, mate, do you know what's funny? Yeah, when we signed him, people going, Tommy Cafu. Yeah, Cafu, yeah. And there was that little FIFA card doing the round with his face on it. Yeah, and I was like, Tommy, what? Yeah, I'll tell you saying, yeah. Tonight he was Tommy Cafu. Yeah. And this is the thing. We could sit there. I know we're going to do player ratings straight after this. We could literally, other than the goalkeeper who could have had a cigar on the go. I know they hit the post and he was catching like straight shots straight at him. A couple of shots here and there, whatever. Didn't really have a lot to do. But what he did do was good. Yeah. We could literally pick any of them 10 outfield players as man of the match tonight. Yeah. And some of the subs. Yeah. Some of the subs as well. Yeah. And that is when you know we have been good, real good. Yeah. Because when you go back to the great teams that we've had with this lot behind us and previous before that, yeah, and the great teams you've seen as well. Yeah. Literally, you go and blitz a team and it's like, yo, 5-6 man of the matches today. Who's playing? You sat in the pub arguing or on the tube arguing over who's man. No, it was him. It was him. We can do that tonight about nearly every player. Yeah. And this is all we want, Jez. Yeah. And I'm going to ask you the same question I've asked everyone tonight, right? Yes, we turned it on tonight. Yeah. And we did turn it on tonight. Right. And I don't know whether that was because Lons were dead, whether we made them look dead, or whether it was just, well, we thought we were through anyway because Sevilla were winning. So he set them up, yo, Sevilla have done the job, you're through, go and play football, which I think is probably the case because they were 2-0 up and lost 3-2. Right. So, and it looked good. But why can't we do that every week? Are we saving ourselves for the later running? Or is it a case of that was a one-off?
Well, that's a very good point. I think the problem is this, Lee. I've questioned this point myself. Is this a tactic? And I actually said this a couple of weeks ago. Is this a tactic that Arteta's now employing? that we hold ourselves back. We don't burn out too early because of the weak squad we've got. I don't mean weak in players, but weak in depth. And he's now saying, hold back. It's like, this is what I said earlier in the show. He's like holding the reins a little bit. And tonight he just said, go for it, guys. Just go out there, do what you want to do, and let's kick them up the arse. We've got to prove a point tonight. That's a very great debating point that you can talk about from now until the end of the bloody next season. But the point is, we actually played football. And that's what it's about. We actually didn't sit there and think, oh, like we've got to hold back a little bit here. He just went out there. Did he say to the players, boys, just go and do what you want to do? And if that's what he did say, which I don't know he did, great. Then do it every bleeding game. It proves to me they can do it.
Yeah.
They can do that.
And this is why it's frustrating, because it's like, why don't we go and do that? Yeah. And then back end of the season, go and put in the performances that we've started this season with. Grind it out, slow down, because that way you're on the momentum. You've got the confidence. You've blitzed everyone.
Yeah.
And then you can go, everyone's in form. Everyone's scoring goals. We're sharing the goals around. We're top. We're doing, everyone's 10 out of 10. And now we can be more controlled. Whereas being controlled is very hard to quickly switch. Yeah, tonight we did it. But I think the reason we did it tonight was, like I said, and I may be wrong, and listen, put it in the chat as well, people. Put it in the comments here, right? I think the reason we played so great tonight is because Sevilla were 2-0 up when we got to that stadium. Yeah, and he was in the dressing room with that team, and they were 2-0 up. Yeah, they were cruising. Yeah, at home, and you're thinking, we've qualified anyway. It don't matter. We've qualified. We're top of the group. See you later. Just go and play football, lads. Yeah, but by the time they've gone out for their warm-up and kick-off, Sevilla then lost. Yeah. So it's like, by that time, you now can't change the mentality. So it was like, just whatever, just go and have a go. And when you see players like Saka, yeah, like Martinelli, like Jesus, I mean, Jesus, the way that guy's probably still sliding. I don't know whose DMs he's sliding in, but he's still sliding. Yeah. The goalkeeper looked like a Nana. Like, I don't know what he was doing tonight. They were poor. Yeah, let's have it right. They were very poor.
They were crap.
They were very crap. But at the same time, we absolutely suffocated them from minute one. Yeah, Declan Rice tonight. Yeah, I know we're going to get to player ratings in a minute. Yeah, right. But Declan Rice tonight didn't stand above and beyond anyone. But I thought that was one of his best games. And the reason he didn't stand above and beyond anyone is because everyone was on a level. Yeah. Whereas previously, everyone's level's been down here and he's been up here on his own. So he looks better, but he's put in the same. I thought that is what it is. Listen, we're waffling. Jez, appreciate you always, man. We're going to do player ratings. Make sure you sub to Jez's channel, Arsenal history and more in the title, people. And yeah, man, look at us. We're all buzzing. We're all happy. Negative channel.
Oh, it's celebrating. Oh, dear.
The negative channel is celebrating. Yay.
We get
Don't worry, I'll have to clip up my own celebrations because nobody else is going to clip up the happy ones, are they? They only get traction off the sad ones. So yeah, there we go. We're going to do player ratings in a second, people. Make sure you go and check out Kenny's fan cam, my fan cam, Matty's fan cam, and player ratings will be out within the next 20 minutes. It's going to be quick. Because it's 1:30 in the morning, 12:30 your time. And yeah, man, great performance. 6-0. Adios, amigos. Come on. Vamos.
Come on, Come on.